Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dog Training at Home. As you may have seen in my Facebook and Instagram stories, we are going to be bringing this whole series to a close. So this is one of the last few episodes. We're going to get to 60, and then after that we're going to be starting a new series involving a brand new family member of ours who will be joining at some point this year. So keep an eye out for that. So today I wanted to talk briefly about the negative stereotypes around certain breeds and how they shape our thinking and how that language that we use shapes our thinking. So with our dogs, it's very, very easy for us to put them in neat little boxes. In fact, human brains love to do that. We love to categorise things as black or white. Grey areas of information are quite difficult for us. We like to create a simple worldview, and dog breeds having certain skills and characteristics is a very likeable thing for us. We like to be able to go, Border Collies are really smart and good at herding, Rottweilers good at protecting, Jack Russells good at rabbiting, that kind of thing. And we have obviously specifically bred lots of breeds to do certain things for us, to have certain abilities and skills and instincts to help us through work, through all sorts of things that maybe they're not really needed for so much these days. Now, along with that comes a huge number of myths and hearsay and negative stereotyping. So it's a very difficult place to walk with our dogs, because we obviously want to understand them better. We want to be able to figure them out. That's all we're really aiming to do with them. And through doing that, actually what happens is we can fall into a bit of a trap, which is the black and white, this breed does this breed does that, starts to fall into other areas that are far more negative. For example, Staffordshire Bull Terriers are aggressive, or Cocker Spaniels will bark all day and are crazy, or Dachshunds will always have separation anxiety and can never be left. Now, you might know a crazy Cocker Spaniel, you might know a Dachshund that's got a bit of an issue with separation anxiety, but that doesn't mean the breed are all going to be like that. And actually, if you think about, if we talked about people that way, that would be discrimination, and that would not be a nice thing to do. That would be illegal, in fact. And with our dogs, I think it's really important that we keep an eye on the negative connotations that come with certain breeds. For example, when I had my West Highland Terrier, everybody said, "Oh, aren't terriers so stubborn?" And I thought, what are you talking about? No, he's not. He's wonderful, does everything that's asked of him. But I realised that actually the issues people were having were training issues, but it's so much easier to say, oh, that breed's like this and that breed's like that, and it's just something you can't change. And actually it's a self-perpetuating machine, because you start to think, oh, well, if that's the way the breed is, can I even change it? And the answer is yes, you can. So for example, if you have a Cocker Spaniel that is barking all day long and is driving you crazy, and you've heard that Cocker Spaniels naturally are quite loud, yeah, that's true, they are quite loud, but if it's driving you crazy, if it's getting to the point where you have headaches, if it's getting to the point where the neighbours have complained, you have a behavioural issue on your hands. This is the thing with our breeds. They have certain abilities and they have certain behavioural issues that they tend to lean towards. That is part of their breeding, but that doesn't mean it's a guarantee, doesn't mean you have to put up with it, and certainly doesn't mean that it can't be changed. For example, I have loads of Cocker Spaniels that come here. They are all vocal, and that's the way they're built. However, they all know that if I ask them to be quiet, they have to be quiet. The same with, if you have... let me think of a good breed. So I had 3 Dachshunds with separation anxiety on my telephone consultation sessions over February and March this year. That's a lot of Dachshunds with problems about being left, and it's partly because they're a very sensitive breed that understand human emotion very, very nicely. It's partly because they can be quite an insecure breed because they get coddled a lot. It's very easy for us to do that with small dogs. Is it true of all of them? Absolutely not. Is it changeable? Yes, we've had fantastic success with all of those dogs. So if you are finding yourself thinking, oh, I'm not sure what breed to pick because I've heard this one does that and this one does this, and I mean, I even had someone the other day say to me, "Oh, I've heard that golden doodles can't recall very well." I thought, my goodness, where's that come from? All dogs can do anything, as provided they're raised right and that we give them as many opportunities to have success in training. So I will leave you on that note. But if you've heard any crazy myths, if you've heard anything about your breed that you thought, what, that's not right, I would like to hear it. Put something in the comments for me, like it, share it, tell your friends, bring them on board. And if you would like to upgrade your experience, you can become one of my puppy training VIPs online from anywhere in the world. I'll put a link somewhere for you for that as well.